No.
I hear there's one boy band that's being produced in Korea though. Filipino boy band. Boy
What?
band. Yeah,
Ew.
there's one.
Why?
Because it's a market.
Why?
It's a market. That's right. That's why they have one. They have a Chinese boy band that's being also produced by Koreans, and also a Filipino boy band that's being produced by Koreans because they just see it as a market to get
You know
into.
their name?
True.
Man, I can't wake up my kid right now. She's asleep, but like she would definitely know the name. I can't remember it, man.
Oh my God.
But when I
Why?
listened to it, I was like,
Wow. We have just imitated the Koreans.
Interesting. I
Man.
have to look this
You
up.
know, they tried to
We're
push.
very good at imitation, Manong. We are
They
very
tried
good
to
at
push
imitation.
Carrot
True.
Top
That's
to
true.
be Carrot Top. Sorry, not Carrot Top. Carrot Man.
Carrot?
They tried to make a boy band with Carrot Man. You know that they
no.
were trying to push that.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it. I was like,
why?
oh my god, like what is this?
What?
Wow.
Yeah, Carrot
What
Man.
happened?
Wow.
I don't. He can't sing. So why is he in a boy band?
He's not. He's
He's not
literally
very
popular for his
talented.
nose.
He's not very talented. Like I've seen him
We're gonna have to
do
edit that part out.
karaoke. I'm sorry, it's just the truth, man. Like I
He's
love him.
only known.
but
He's
not
only
very
known for
talented.
his nose. Like, there's no other reason why
Exactly,
he's
his
popular.
looks.
It's his
Because
nose.
he's not an ugly Igorot, therefore he's popular.
Yeah,
But like other
exactly.
than that, like I remember seeing him try to dance the Taiyao, he can't even dance it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
because I think he's mainly. Is he from Barlig? I forgot.
I don't know.
For those that don't
Uh,
know who Carrot Man is, can somebody give a quick explanation of his discovery and who he is, what he is, why he was discovered?
Okay. So he was discovered because a journalist, I think a Tagalog journalist or just one of those journalists saw him and
He was
took
like
a
a
picture
model,
of him.
right?
Yeah, well, this is how it started. He's a farmer, right? So he was
Mhm.
carrying
He's
his
just doing his job.
carrots. He was carrying his carrots, and then they took a picture of him, and then people were like, the picture went viral because they're like, "Hey, he's Igorot," you know, and a lot of it had to do with his nose because his nose tends to be pointer because he's more from like far eastern mountain province on that side, I think. I forgot if he's either from Paracelsus or Barlig. I can't remember. But like, yeah, then the picture just got really popular, and then that's how he got known. And then like Igorot folks, I mean, he came over here to England. He came here to the UK. I met the guy, I even danced with him. We
What?
did we did the eagle dance. I did the eagle dance
Isn't
with
he like
him.
tiny?
Huh?
Isn't he tiny?
He's quite
Like
short.
short?
Yeah, he's skinny too. Skinny.
Was he there when I was there?
No, it was maybe. Wait, what year did you come here, Jay?
16, 17.
Oh, so no, I think it was 2018 or well, could have been 17. I can't really remember now. It was either 2018 or 2017, and yeah, he's quite short. I thought he would be taller just from the pictures and stuff, but like he's a nice guy and everything like that. It's just kind of an odd kind of thing because he's being marked in one sense. There's a sense of pride because it's like, oh yeah, hey, Igorot people. They're talking about Igorot
Mhm.
people in mainstream media in the Philippines, right? And then at the same time,
Mhm.
there's this other part that's making you question, well, why is he so popular? Because his nose is pointy and more European than our typical Filipino noses, or so it makes you kind of go like,
He does.
So
He
for the
does look
for
Okay, and then
Very true.
and
yeah,
then
right.
what?
Yeah, so it makes you kind of go and like this weird fame that's come around it, and when you see him, it's like everybody just wants to like he's like this, like everybody just taking pictures with him and stuff. And in a practical sense, hey man, it's made him some money because he's been able to tour and do a little bit of modeling, and
Mhm.
it helps him and his family. So right on with that. He's gotta do his hustle.
Mm.
If
Yeah,
enjoy it while it lasts, right?
Yeah,
that
you
kind of
definitely
thing.
got to hustle,
exactly.
and
Yeah,
hey, that's pretty awesome. Carrot Man has a gazillion followers, man.
yeah. Well, a lot
Uh,
of
his name is
people.
On what?
J-Rick. J-Rick.
Jarek, yeah, that's his real name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jarek, what's his last name? Sigmaton.
But that's the
Mhm.
thing. If any one of us were like farmers doing our farming stuff
Yeah,
got discovered
yeah.
like that, what would you do?
Yeah, you'd ride it. You'd ride
Hustle,
that pony.
hustle.
Absolutely.
Come on, you gotta hustle.
Exactly.
I mean, and take advantage of it. I mean,
True.
gosh.
But
Oh,
it
hey,
is-
I got the video of him being in the UK.
Yeah. I'm dancing with him. That should be me.
That's
but
you.
doing the eagle dance.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me. Anyways,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but just kind of when you think about like, for the same thing he's getting famous for, at the same time, it's like it makes you, at least it opens up kind of an interesting discussion, at least amongst us, at least our generation of it can open
Pretty
up that
awesome.
kind of discussion of like, well, what is it that they liked? Like they could have picked
Mhm.
any Igorot person, but they picked him because just mainly because his features is not so typical Igorot, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what to say because there's a lot of Igorots with pointy noses. Look at Edel over there. He's got a pointier nose, and I think all of us.
Well, you got a pointy nose too, man.
Sorry,
Come
when
on.
I was growing up, yeah, in school, that's what all the people would like say about me. Like, oh yeah, you have your dad's nose, blah blah blah. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, my dad's family. I didn't get that.
Me too. My dad. Oh my god. Let me show y'all. My dad would have been the carrot man.
Oh, let's see this.
Oh,
Just
dang.
I'm bragging now,
OG
but
I want to
carrot
see. I want
man.
to see. I want to see.
My feeling
Yo,
though is
Mark,
that
Mark, you would have been like the,
I don't really.
you
got
would have been the.
pointy nose. No,
No,
it's just
no,
not
you,
as.
you had it when you were young. You were like the because look at this.
No,
nose.
let's
No
not
go.
go there,
That's,
please.
That's a no go. But you had
Me when I
the
was like
you had,
80
you had the
pounds lighter.
Grandpa Mariano features there, so you had like the pointy nose because he was the pointy nose guy in our
I
family.
didn't have a pointy nose, dude. Look at my nose. It's not pointy. It just
no, but you had like much more desirable.
just
you
more
know,
than
the,
yours. More than yours.
Yeah,
That's
I have the internalized oppression nose here.
That's so funny. Like, shit, man.
I'll
Yeah,
show you
man.
my parents.
The whole carrot man thing was definitely interesting.
Damn it,
Like,
it's not clear.
Well, I'm happy for him because if anything, it lifts up his life and lifts up his family. Shoot, we need more of that in some other way. And if we could help each other out, even if it's like for that vanity out there, then I mean, yeah, there's some stuff about it, and people could be jealous and whatever. But you know what? God bless him. God bless him. And the fact that he does share. I mean, he's out there dressing, even if he's not like the best Igor of dancer and all that. He's out there in
Repping.
full uniform repping us. Hey, and not saying that there's no such thing as full-blooded Igorot either, huh?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
God bless
for
him.
me, my grep isn't for him specifically. And yeah, sure. Just now I made fun of the fact that he can't sing or whatever. It's more so the situation around him and the people around him that's pushing him to do all these things. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure
that's-
maybe he does want to join that boy band. God bless him for it. But like, if he's being pushed just because of that clout, as opposed to like who he actually is, you know what I mean? Like the reason why he's famous
in
is
terms of
because
talent, you mean?
yeah. Because like the reason why he's famous is again, because of this. It goes against the expectations of what an Igorot is or whatever. Therefore, like he's been noticed in that sense. So they're trying to ride that wave, and to me, it's not very like not so much ethical or anything. It just doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? Like, pushing him to a singing career because that's the route of a pop star. Like, I don't doubt that he has the image of a pop star, but like, okay, so what? There's so much more talented people out there, like even in our bebop, that I personally think would deserve a higher like position that he would be in. But like, it's just stupid that he's being pushed in that sense.
Yeah,
That way.
I have an aunt that mentioned because she works for like indigenous peoples, like an organization in the Philippines, and she said that why can't because she's sure there's a team behind him too, right? Like making him do all these things. So she's like, why can't these people educate him? Because I'm sure he doesn't know much about the culture itself. You know what I mean? Like he's been living life as a farmer.
Yeah,
and it's like
doing the
he's
job.
just
Yeah.
been living life as it is, right? It's
Mhm,
not like, and he was uneducated, right? He wasn't going to school or anything. So then, like, why can't this team just educate him and then bring awareness? So then that's
I mean,
what he's representing. That's what he becomes,
that would
right?
be J-Rick's own initiative. I mean, remember Manny Pacquiao? And
That's true, but he's
when
young.
he
Like, what would he know?
I mean, Pacquiao
exactly.
came from really dirt poverty, and I
That's
mean,
true.
and remember he used to show up after the matches, and well, I showed them my power, and we'd be
The
like, oh my
thing,
god,
the
with this
thing though
scarborough
is,
English, and now he's like dang articulate. He is so articulate, crazy
Yeah,
articulate. But he's
but
always
he
had
got
that
a good
articulate.
team.
He educated
He
himself.
he got a good team too, right? He was smart enough probably to. Can I show you my dad?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah,
Please.
yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see if
See
it's
that?
clear.
Look at that
see.
handsome guy. Oh my gosh. Damn. Actually, he
Oh
kind of looks
man.
like him, doesn't he?
No, he
is
Oh
doesn't.
that you?
yeah.
Is that you with the big
That's
ears?
me. That's the baby's me.
With the big ears?
It's the big ears
Yeah,
kid.
shut up.
Well,
Wow,
they say the big
nice.
ears means that they're smart. That's what they say.
That means
Right?
that you're a good listener, like this.
Uh-huh. Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yoda. I don't
Yeah.
have them now. They're not
The-
huge. They are.
I'm hiding mine.
No, you grow into them. I don't know. My cousin Kenneth, like he used to have these really big. No, they weren't super big, but they were big, and he just grew into them. It was pretty interesting to kind of see that because I guess that's what you did too.
Kind of. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess they're fine.
No, they're proportional.
They're fine now.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Ido.
Going back to Pacquiao though, like yeah, there is an age gap difference between like what Denai was saying. So you can't really like put the onus on him fully. Like he's still like even now he's still developing, right? He's still younger than
He's
me,
very
so
young.
still,
Carrot Man's
right?
very young. Yeah.
He's only 26.
Yeah.
26.
Exactly.
He was
So
very
he's
young when he
still
was
kind of like
discovered.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
You talking about when Pacquiao was
I
discovered?
agree.
Oh, Pacquiao was also pretty young too when he started.
Yeah, he was like
out.
16. Who's 26 that you're talking about?
J-Rick.
Carrot
Carrot
Man. J-Rick
I'm totally
Sigmaton.
lost now.
Who are you?
Okay.
Not Pacquiao.
No,
Definitely
I was getting
not
mixed up
Pacquiao.
between Pacquiao. I'm
Oh,
like, Pacquiao's old now. He's in his 30s. He's 40
No,
now.
he's 40.
uh,
Yeah, he's
42
like 40,
or something
41
like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
Okay,
there's
so you're talking
also
about Jarek. Okay.
there's also a big difference between like pure entertainment, being in pure entertainment, and then fighting. Like there is that entertainment factor with Pacquiao, but with Jarek it's just entertainment and
Exactly. It's
Mhm.
just image.
And yeah.
if
And with Pacquiao, it's like his skill to box, right?
Yeah,
So
at least-
all he's doing is boxing. Like
Exactly.
that's his. Yeah,
Well,
but
now
Jarek
he's-
is like
he's-
his
with
face.
Senator, right?
Yeah, with Jarek, the
Oh my
team
God,
is
the team.
mostly focused just on money
Image.
and like
Mhm.
Mm,
being able to market him and generate money, as opposed to developing a skill and then marketing. So I think
Mhm.
there's quite a big difference with that.
Yeah.
So
In-
yeah,
the entertainment world, especially when it comes to like pop music and stuff, things are kind of backwards. No, they look a lot of times they look at the look first. They look at the look, and then they develop you. So it's like
True.
that's how they work in the world of pop music. It's so it's not always about. Unfortunately, being a musician myself, I'm all about. Man, what about all these talented people? Why did they pick this dude or why did they pick that dude? But that's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately.
It's
And,
definitely who you
They're
know.
definitely
too.
seeing, yes, definitely who you know, and they're definitely seeing that in Jarek. We can market this dude. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
on the other side, um, it does make sense. Like if you have to create. I think when you at some point when you get the autonomy or whatever, you gotta
Mhm.
you gotta pick the team that will help develop you the best in whatever it is. So if
Yeah.
it's an entertainment, you gotta get the right people. If you also want to be intelligent, you gotta get those people as part of your team too.
Yeah.
So Pacquiao's development probably had to deal with the fact that, like, after a while, he started to realize, hey, I'm senator. I probably should work on my English, and so he
Well, he
added
wanted
that
to help
under
people.
the
That was his
spectrum,
goal. was to help
Yeah.
people, and the only way that he could help people was actually get himself educated somehow,
Right.
and articulate enough so that he could, talk to the corrupt people up there too, so he could deal with those people. And I remember,
Yeah.
like my parents, they'd be watching that Filipino channel stuff, and you hear
24/7.
when Pacquiao is going up against oh gosh, there's all bunch of hearings that are happening all the time. But when he goes up, you can hear him, and he sounds really intelligent, and
It's a
he
lot
thinks
different than
about his
before.
thoughts.
Yeah.
It is a lot different than before. So you could see how this man has evolved and put the energy into his evolution, in addition to, training the way he was, especially during his heyday, during the peak of his
Mm.
power. He was pound for pound the best
Yeah.
fighter on earth.
Yeah.
And so,
And so he educated himself like now that he's older, right? So he matured through the industry.
well, he
And
definitely,
Carrot, and Carrot Man's just starting.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully
Yeah.
he's able to find that team that works best
Have
with
you
kids.
guys heard Jarek speak?
No.
Mark,
Yeah.
you probably
Have you?
heard him, right?
have.
I've never heard him speak. I've never heard him speak at
And
all.
Yeah.
He's not
Bro.
had a voice at all.
I've
except
heard him
for-
speak.
except
He's a quiet
right.
guy. He's a quiet guy.
Right,
He's very
right.
shy actually.
like an Igorot guy?
Typical Igorot man, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not about his voice though.
You know how he's humble. He has a humble characteristic to
Does
him.
he have a country
Bro,
voice?
Can he
you
sing
know?
though? Can he sing
Oh,
though?
I
Does
haven't.
he
That's different.
sing like
He did sing
He
that
can't
night.
sing. He did. Okay, so
uh,
He
I
did
was-
sing that night. I think it was country music though. It was country.
yeah.
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 So, but as
So-
far as pop music, I'm
Why-
surprised
yeah,
that
so why-
even happened. But like, I can see what they're going for. I mean, his face kind of looks like a lot of those Korean faces. Like he looks
Yeah,
he looks
no,
like
that's
at
the reason
K-pop in
why.
general. Like,
That's
they're
the
picking-
reason why he's popular. That's the reason why he got so
Yeah.
popular. But again, into not compare the two, but like how Pacquiao became popular is he wanted to be good at boxing, and he
Yeah.
became good at boxing. Whereas Jarek, he was just doing his job, and then all of a sudden he's thrust into this world of images and trying to promote things, and like there's a clear difference between the two. You know what I mean?
But he's
Yeah,
surrounded about next to some pretty talented people. I just saw like where he's touring in different places, and
Jack?
yeah,
Mhm.
like
now?
I see this man.
well,
That is
before
crazy.
up to the beginning of COVID, he was in Hong Kong, and
Yeah,
I'm looking
he
at
was.
his, and he's right next to all these other Igorot artists who like were probably in Baguio in that music scene. So he's probably learning from these people too, because
Let's
people
hope
are.
so. I hope so. I hope so.
No, you can't hang with those kind of people and not,
Yeah.
they would never let you into their club.
I mean, there is a huge talent pool of like Igorot singers.
Yeah.
We know this. Like, yeah, so he's gonna learn. I mean, well, it'll be interesting to see his evolution in terms of like, it'll make him or break him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because as we saw from Arnold's interview, like entertainment business industry is not easy to get into, especially if you're Asian, Filipino, or whatnot. Man,
Yeah.
I gotta check that out, dude. So he, yeah, because when he came to us, he was not. It was just the total beginnings of what he was doing. It was just there was that whole fire because of that picture, and everybody was inviting, as a way to kind of help him out too, to
Yeah,
help support
yeah.
him. They were inviting him over to their Igorot functions, like all over Europe
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
the UK, just to, it helps out his family, but at the same time, like, he gets to partake in, and other Igorot folks kind of enjoy the fact that they're kind of next to this. I guess they can say, I don't know what they call it, but he's a celebrity, I guess.
International
Yeah.
celebrity.
National celebrity
yeah.
for Igorots, and
Yeah.
so people enjoyed it in that sense. But it was the part that I thought was weird is what it reminded me kind of like of the, like the 1904 St. Louis stuff in some sense, but we're doing it to our own people. Where
Exactly.
he was just kind of had to be there and
True.
take all these pictures with everybody, and then like, but the whole time, I don't know if we discussed this before, but like I don't know if people spent the time to even make a deep conversation with him, and I
Exactly.
didn't get a chance because he was like in and out, like well, we were also in and out as well. So,
Mhm.
but I know the people who did get the chance to know him really well was like most of the Bingit folks,
Oh.
who actually had sponsored him to come in.
Mm.
So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
more power to our guy. I mean, that's
yeah, it is what it is.
yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he
Yeah.
does have a team. There's a team that works with him on his evolution. So he has hired a team, or maybe they hired him, or whatever.
Well, if he's part of a K-pop thing, then the whole K-pop industry, they have teams. They have teams that develop people to have that
I don't think
cookie cutter kind of look, right? And
As
that's
far
part
as
of
I
the
know,
K-pop thing.
that band it never fell through because it was this whole thing where it was a boy band from the Philippines from the different areas of the Philippines. So Jarek was supposed to represent the Cordilleras and then so on.
Interesting.
I think that's it. The boy band because there was
So it was.
another band. There was
So they were getting
another
people from every area in the Philippines to represent different areas.
yeah, and that was gonna be like this whole boy band K-pop esque type thing, but Filipino.
Wow, that's interesting.
And I know there was another one. There was another Filipino or another Igorot celebrity that was in The Voice Philippines or whatever. He was gonna be part of a band as well, I think, but I could be wrong.
Wow.